Hello, everybody. My name is Krzysztof Gogól. I'm a founder and CEO of WealthArc. WealthArc is a B2B platform for digital wealth management. So imagine John. John is a high net worth individual. He's just a millionaire. Maybe he's a very successful entrepreneur and he did a very good exit. He doesn't have a knowledge about the financial markets. However, happily, he is having a very good wealth manager who is advising him how to best allocate his assets. And there is one problem, because each time John got a question to his financial advisor, he needs to call him or send an email. His advisor is extremely loyal. No matter what time, day or night, John calls him, he's coming to his house and helping him. But this is not what John wants. John is tech savvy, he's the millennial. He is having the latest iPhone 7, using mobile banking, online banking all the time. And he wants to use the same digital channels to communicate with his financial advisor. At the same time, there is more people like John worldwide. It's estimated that by 2020, over 30 trillion US dollars will be transferred from the generation of baby boomers to the millennials. The situation is also very interesting in our country, in Poland. Today we are having 700,000 affluent clients in banking, and by 2020 we'll have more than 2 million of such clients. So digital for digital communication is definitely growing. And here comes WealthArc. So WealthArc is a platform for John. Instead of logging to 3 different online systems, John is seeing all his money in one platform. He knows how much he invests in equities, in fixed income, in commodities. He even knows where his Porsche is parked. He knows in which city he got apartments or how many yachts he's having in his portfolio. He can even invest in alternative assets such as art. And what's most important, John's advisor can send him trade recommendations or trade proposal using our mobile app. So WealthArc is a platform for digital wealth management. What makes us unique is the latest technologies in big data, in cloud computing, as well as artificial intelligence. We want to make all financial analytics real time, everything happening extremely fast. Maybe to sum up, we are a B2B startup. We are already live since mid last year, and we work with wealth managers in Switzerland. Currently, we support management of over 2 billion US dollars. Okay. So, thank you.
Okay.
It's an interesting ending technique, just the cliffhanging ending of.
Right.
Interesting, yeah, because it certainly exceeds. I love that slide at the end. It's you have a lot more traction than I think people assumed listening to the pitch. So, what advice would you have for how to take this further on that roadmap? What is the next? What would you do joining the board? Imaginary exercise for a minute. What do you think would be the next logical steps to help push this along? Yes.
First of all, I think it's a great idea to really do what some of the direct-to-consumer robo-advisors do one-on-one, basically, and extract it to a B2B platform so that any bank out there, any financial services company that cannot afford the technology, they don't have the IT skills and DNA to build it, you enable it, right? And it sounds like you're not a startup anymore, from outside at least, based on the pitch. So really, all I would advise is hire people, sales guys, and chase the accounts, and go after the global financial market. And really, it sounds like you're in more of a growth stage than a startup stage at this point.
Or what might any particular challenges jump out that you think might need special attention or consideration?
From my point of view, maybe it's not about challenge. It's because you're rightly moving into B2B space, because B2C space with Nutmeg, Acorns, all these players is very crowded, and they are fighting for the growth rounds now. So probably it's a good move. And if you assume that, I think the challenge will be integration with banking platforms. that's always a challenge, and that may slow you a bit.
I mean, I can confirm from our experience, it's very challenging to connect to all those banks, to integrate different accounts. I mean, we are at WealthArc, we do not use screen scrapping. We always have a dedicated API to each bank. However, each bank is having a totally different technology for exchanging data. There is absolutely no standard for that.
Is that your big? I was going to ask you, what do you feel like is your biggest challenge right now? Is it technical?
I would say that consolidation is absolutely the very big challenge. But at the same time, we want to make our platform very simple for users. I mean, especially when you think about private banking, wealth management, a typical customer is 50 or 60 plus, and we still want him to use our system to make like portfolio analysis understandable for him.
Interesting. Tech for old people. It's the new challenge we will all have to deal with. So, thank you very much. WealthArc.
Thank you.
Yeah.